What's up everyone, it's Boris. New video, new reaction, well let's say top 5 selection from Sanremo, which is like super complicated, like 10 songs, well that's easy, but 5 songs, that's a hard story. So if you're interested in my opinion about which songs I would pick, which 5 songs I would pick, don't forget to subscribe. And of course, like the video, and share the ideas with me in the comments below or on social media. But I think we can talk about it a bit more after this jingle. Let's do this. Okay, so before I will just start talking about those 5 acts I picked, I would like to say big congratulations to Italy again, as Sanremo, this is just a blast. It's just the awesome show. It's the show, like, I wouldn't say awesome show because, you know, the style, how long it is and whatever, it's not my cup of tea. We are used to do it differently, much faster pace, but that's the cultural thing, I think. And musically, that's a very different story, as this is just the top-notch thing to watch every year, like top-notch by music, by the quality of music, by the quality of artists, how they can sing and sell themselves. It's just visible that only the biggest or the most talented people can do it to Sanremo, or mostly I think. And the Italian market of music industry, it's super cultivated, it's evolutionized, each year a bit different, but still got its own flavor. So that's a great example that it's possible, you know, to cultivate your own culture, your own cultural background in music and just deliver something like we have in Sanremo 2021. It's special, and I think like top 10 songs I would pick, and I would do it easily. They all will be top 10 material at Eurovision. And if I'm just, you know, San Marino, for example, I would try, well, just forget it. That was just, you know. The thing is that such quality is a kind of waste that the whole majority of European audience can't see all of those acts, all of this music. It's a bit pity, as the quality is just outstanding. But let's get to my 5. Well, let's start with something which is very obvious. That's Francesca, Michelian and Fedez. Their song is just amazing. I had a special video for them about it. I just forgot to say in this video that the most important thing on this song is how it represents the respect between two people. Whether it's man and woman in this case, but two people, you know, the whole respect which is just visible, how those two watch each other throughout the show, throughout this song, throughout this performance. That's maybe the whole spirit of the song. Even this quality is just outstanding. But this kind of atmosphere, you know, I think it's very good to see how this is very important in our relationships, you know, to keep the kind of respect, you know, the wish that you make it, you do it great, I believe in you. That's what makes me, you know, feel really nice, and as well it kind of tears me apart, as this is the feeling we all need in our lives. Spread this message. It's great that we can see it in Sanremo. But let's talk about the next candidate. The next one is Phasma. I would take Phasma, as this is really natural, really understandable, really, you know, outstanding in its own way. Maybe very predictable, but as well kind of original, you know, those guitar lines supporting the voice. That's something which really brings me on the stage with this person. I want to listen it to more. I want to listen to it more times. I really want to, you know, be part of it. That must be a great concert live, as well as how it really looks in TV, how the camera works with it. That's something which is very tense, as well as super Italian, but the level 2.0 in the way of how I wouldn't a bit expect it, even it's very familiar for me. So that's the second song I would pick. Another song I would pick is from the singer who calls herself Malika. That's something which completely takes my heart and my eyes, and it's just there. It's just there, ongoing. It's kind of not that really typical ballad, I would say. Really filmed, you know, like a movie atmosphere, but that's the way how it's done. But the thing is how the artist can really talk to you through the song, like the eye contact with you, you know, she just sings just for you in that very moment, and for the others when the camera goes back to her and she just say like, I'm all yours, you know, this is for you, this is made for you, I can do it. I felt really emotional with this song. I think that's typical for Italian music, especially with those huge ballads they have this year, the specific ballads with the great sound. And I'm all for this atmosphere, I'm all for this singing, this art. I think it's a craft, it's like high level art, modern music done, period. The next one is Ermalmeta. Wow, may I say wow, this is something maybe expected because we saw him at Eurovision 2018 where they maybe unexpectedly came third. It was awesome story to see, and it just proved that the real music can make it to being third place even no one really understands what they sing, as no one really, or not too many people understands Italian. Even they were some, you know, words in it put in the first plan, you know, graphical stuff to help us understand more about the song is. But this song, you know, talks to me the similar way, similar tense, similar atmosphere. I don't know if it's because of Ermal's voice or some really similar words and phrases. I feel familiar, but I have this kind of compare as well. But I wouldn't compare those songs too much because it's not fair. And anyhow, it doesn't really matter because this is just great to watch him. It just feels so natural and so real and so authentic to me that I'm all into the song and into the sound and into watching it as well. Like all 3 minutes, more than 3 minutes I think, all of this time. And that's something, that means something, that really means that this has a great chance at Eurovision. Even I'm not really sure that Italians really care about Eurovision that much because Sanremo seems to be much more. But this will change over time. And okay, the fifth artist I would pick, it's not the fifth place, it doesn't really matter, but this is the worst thing ever, you know, to have just fifth, this limit. That will eliminate a lot of great artists from my own personal list. Especially when I really think that like 10 artists, maybe even more, deserves to be in top 5. But when I just told myself to take a pick, I took Madame. I took Madame, the song, the performance, the tense, the difference, because it's different from the rest I picked. It just has no competition at all. In my opinion, it's one of the songs I will listen even after. Same with Francesca and Fedez. This is something special because of the artist. As Madame, I just, you know, I'm used to do this, but that was the performance which, well, I say it all the time, struck me in, but it's really important concept, I think, in the television world, that I need to be dragged in the song, and I want to feel the artist, to feel the pain and or happiness, but I need to feel that it's real, and I feel it's real. I really feel it's super real, and I feel this pain with you, and I'm the part of your story at the very right moment you start singing, and that's special. It's very different than from just watching the show and watching the concert or watching the music or watching the song. That is something spectacular, and even if you don't make it, you know, this year, I really believe we will see you at Eurovision stage one day, because it's inevitable that you will win Sanremo one day. I really wish that your career will grow this way, as you are a special artist in my eyes. I think even I saw just one song from you, I saw it live, and if you just have this energy all the time, this kind of charisma you have, well, concert sold out, first moment they just starting to be open again. I'm really curious, what's your 5, what you would pick, what you would take, who would you like to represent Italy this year? Because I think for no one it's very easy to really pick one and be like, yes, this is the only one, and you know, no one else really deserves it. It doesn't really work with Sanremo like this. So I'm really curious what your opinion is. Tell me in the comments below, discuss with me. I'm really curious what your 5 is, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it among your friends. Tell anyone that I'm doing this stuff, giving you a different kind of approach or different kind of opinion or point of view, you name it. Well, thank you for watching, guys. That's all from me. See you next time. Bye.